at the Fitzroy River mouth. I've got the motor fairly poking along with the prop up a bit off the bottom. We're sitting in around about 6 foot of water, so it shouldn't be a problem, just in case there's a big log comes past. You can see how fast we're actually cruising. We're not going very far. The Fitzroy River is literally coming through that small channel there and gushing in. Probably in the next 3 hours, she's going to lift over a metre, so it's absolutely flogging through here. So I'm going to get up here as far as I can and see if I can actually tie up to something and do a bit of casting and see if I can get a rattly lure actually working and see if I can get a bite.
Hello world, mates, missuses, family and friends, and all you bloody sticky beaks out there. I hope yous are having a tripper of a day.
I was looking for a bit of slack water, but yeah, I don't know if there is any. It's insane. Leave it with me and I'll see how we go. Way back. Just hear that water gushing through there. We're sitting in about 3 foot of water and she's just racing through here. Parked in behind this log in case something big comes through. It'll basically protect me from anything that might be coming through here. I'm hoping that I can snag a big barra that's going to be coming in through this water because they got really good sensors and hopefully it'll work for me. I'm using this for a parlour. Anyway, I'm going to change over to a fish trap in coral colour. Look at this, hey? It looks flash. Got to give this a crack. Doing a bit of fishing, mate, hey? You've got to give it a go. Here for a good time, not a long time. But this has only just started running in not long ago, so she'll come up that water line there. And tomorrow night's even going to be higher than that, so this is insane. Anyway, we've got to give it a go. There's no rules to fishing. Within rules, of course. She's a chocolate brown at the moment. She's fairly stirred up. The hook's all twisted up. Normally, if you jig it like that, she'll come on like that. Come on, Barry the Barra. We're in the rapids. The lure's twisted up. It's not vibrating. Nah, it's got a bit of junk on it. And they got a bit of rubbish on them, mate. They don't vibrate. Last cast. Nah, we're out. Make it safe. No loose hook floating around. Oh, you look at that big dust pile where the bank fell in. So it's just cutting its way into the bank, just with these massive flows making this channel bigger and bigger. So we're fishing the Fitzroy River and we're not far from the ocean. I'm thinking it's only like 30 kilometres to the mouth near Derby. Anyway, I'm going to kick this baby in the gut. Look at that. First go. The old Johnson, mate. She's a goer, eh? Oh, she stopped. And then you got the little choke cable down here, so you give it a bit of fuel. And you give it, turn it off and then give it another one. There we go, we're on. So now I've got the motor running. Just going to duck up and untie that rope and come back here. And then I'll work my way up past the log and I'll untie it up there. So, hold on to your hats, people. This is Insane Fishing. I'm sure someone's already got a show called Insane Fishing. I'm going to duck down to where the water sort of stops for break and the calmer water is. See if I can cast around there for a minute. There we go, we're off. Now just make that all safe. Going to put down the bow mount, my GPS for my Minn Kota up here, and I'll turn it on and I'll hit the lever and down she goes, just like that. And it's not far under the water. It's only probably about a foot under the water, if that, because if I catch a barra and he races around the boat, I don't want to be getting hooked up on me prop. So yeah, and then what we do is here we just hit the tick button, which brings up all this wonderful riding, and then we've got this, and then we hit the go prop and we hit the plus button, and we send it in the direction we want to go in. And then you hit the true north button, and then that will hold you on course. So I've got that on speed of 3. That's beautiful. That'll do, eh? You see how murky this water is, eh? You think, how could a fish catch some other fish in there? But they don't use their eyes as a rule. They use the lateral line that runs down the side of their body. For a barramundi anyway. And a lot of other fish. Now we're winding really fast here because it's unbelievable that you might not believe me, but barra can swim really fast. Now I'm going to cast it up towards that tree there. Look at that. In case there's a fish sitting in behind that, you'll grab that. You'll be sitting in there behind the tree, out of the current, waiting for something to swim by. But no, didn't happen for me. The old electric's just working away there, just sitting there nicely.
This works for getting weight off your lures, stirring up fish, and attracting crocodiles. You idiot.
You can see the sun starting to set. Next 10 minutes or so.
144k east of Broome. You leave the road to the left.
Interesting dog.
That's the same one that's on the sign.
Back at the Caribbean Park.
Fishing rules. Do you know them?
Once you get closer to the river, it turns into a bit of a goat track. You just follow the road and you'll end up at your destination.
So as you can hear, we've got the generator going for the air conditioner. So it's a bit warm today. She's getting to 38 or 39 today. I think it's the 24th of August. We're out fishing in the boat, no excuse, and chasing barramundi on the Fitzroy River in Western Australia. There you go. Just waiting for that big bite. A few boats out here. It's a Saturday. Middle of August. Weather's been getting quite warm, like 37 today. Minimum was around about 19 this morning. And the sun's setting just over the horizon. Using my old 1 freak Ian Miller rod to do the damage. And I got my Accents reel, the old favourite. I like this reel. It's a Shimano. Good stuff, mate. Good stuff.
kinds of catfish. These are Australian catfish, and they have sharp barbs in their pectoral fins and their dorsal fins. They can inflict a very painful puncture wound and become infected and inflamed, in some cases require medical treatment. So treat with a high regard for your own safety.
Another thing I've got here, I hang this in the tree. So it's actually a light. It's got a couple of purposes. You press the button once, the white light comes on. You press it twice, a red light comes on. You press it again and the red light actually flashes. I actually hang that in the tree on the bank, so then in the dead dark, I know where my docking point is. So I hung that in the tree. So when I come in up the river, tie the boat up to the bank here. Yeah. Got a big barra down the other end of this pool the other day, 2 nights ago. Yeah, and just fell straight in the hook, and he straightened the bloody hooks. It was massive. When I say massive, I'm guessing it was probably 900. Could have been bigger. It was certainly a deep barra. Anyway, yeah, I fought him for a while, and then yeah, I got him up to the corner of the boat, and he threw his head, and that was all. Barry was off. Oh, well, that's us for now. Today, my plan is to go down and fish down the other end tonight. There's a lot of people fishing on a bank on the western side. I'm going to fish over on the eastern side. So he's an 89. What a beauty, hey? What a ripper. Good fish. Cherish this moment. Hey there. One happy chap. 87 centimetre saltwater barra out of the Fitzroy River in Western Australia at the Telegraph Pool. Mate, this is awesome. Anyway, got the spearing back in, open him up. I'm sure he doesn't come back up again. He shouldn't. I find that's awesome. You won't believe what I caught it on. Hey? This is what I caught it on. A popper. Get a look at that. Hey? A rooster popper. That is impressive, eh? One hit, and then I've got another hit. Ah, man. Can't say. I'm pumped. Hey, that's really good. Really, really good. It's worth noting that on the full moon, we were fishing here and the fish would come on the bite the minute the moon was coming up over the horizon. The days before, I really didn't have a clue, but then when we're on the full moon, they come on the bite. So I did see them swimming around. I even seen a big shark swimming around the boat. I've got a active live unit for my Lowrance sounder, and it works really well. You watch the big fish swimming around the boat. It's crazy. Casting lures, but last night they just ignored it. Didn't want to follow it, didn't want to go near it, just ignoring it. Like, yeah, the night I caught the barra, the 89 centimetre, I was watching it on the live, swimming around the boat, and there was other barra swimming in next to it, which is just insane.
Baobab trees in Western Australia are astounding in the way that they all look different. There are no two baobab trees that look identical. Are all different. Every single one. They remind me of people, the different shapes, sizes, girths, widths.
How do rabbits travel? By airplanes. My dog is a genius. I asked him what is 2 minus 2. He said nothing. My husband said we need to stop travelling so much and start saving some money. So I went by myself and saved 50.
That's all from her.
That's all from him. That's all from both of us. Yeah, it's hard.